Hi you guys, and welcome back to today's episode of the Daily Grind. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about swimsuits because I am on a swimsuit making kick this spring, and I would like to get back into this because the last time I made swimsuits was 2012, and at the time I came in second place in the pattern review swimsuit making contest, and I was really proud of that swimsuit. Still fits perfectly. So now I want to try to venture more into like the tankinis and the bikinis, maybe make another one piece. I'll see where that goes. But this right here uses the Simplicity pattern that is found right here. This was in my stash for maybe about 10 years, and I always liked this style, so I decided let me give this a shot, and I used up some of this peacock remnant print that was left over from 2012, and then I purchased some new black swimsuit material. So how did this work out? All right, I tried this on last night when I finished, and the top fits well. It's not exactly to my liking because, in my opinion, this comes up a little bit high on me. I wanted it a little bit lower. But not only that, the shaping that you get from this bra top is going to come from the gathers. Now, gathers are really unstitched darts, but darts will mold to the body, whereas gathers will give that fullness you need for that three-dimensional effect for the bust. But it's not giving me any shaping, which, you know, that's kind of what you want in a bathing suit. Well, maybe you don't, but that's what I want in a bathing suit. So I'm going to have to do something to get this to work out the way I want. And what I mean by shaping is that it just makes me look flat. It's taking what I got and it's just letting it go a little bit lower, and it just compresses it. There's no shaping whatsoever. So I want to create shaping, and how I'm going to do this is to seam rip this area under the cups. Maybe I'll leave the point there because sewing to a point is always a little tricky, but I'll seam rip this area here and this area here, and then I'm going to create probably 3 darts, one here, and one here. And I will actually try this on and pinch out these darts so it makes it smaller and I get a little bit more uplift in the cups. Now, I don't think I'm ever truly going to get the 100% desired effect I'm looking for, but this will at least kind of push me up a little bit, because when you get to the 50s, 40s, and 50s, you need all the help you can get. All right, so that's how I'm going to do this, and then what's going to happen is that will be a little bit smaller than the band itself. So I'll probably take the band and I will remove a little bit of fabric from each of those 3 areas, tapering to nothing down here, because the band basically fits fairly well. I could definitely take in a little bit, but I just need to make sure that this edge matches the cups, or else it's going to be slightly gathered. When I try it on, it'll probably stretch out anyway, so any gathers that I have probably aren't going to be that noticeable. I'll see how I'm going to handle it, and I'll explain that after I do it. Another thing I don't like about these cups is it just comes up real high. I wish I would have done the ruching a little bit lower. I think that would be more flattering than more, of this going straight across. Also, if I make this a style like this again, I probably won't make this one again, but the styles that tie at the neck, I don't know about you guys, but I can't stand having that knot at my neck. That drives me crazy. So I'll probably put a hook here and just be able to put those 2 sides together. All right, so let's move down to the bikini bottoms. The bikini bottoms right here, when I tried them on, they look great from the front. Everything fits. The waist fits beautiful, but the back really had massive gaping at the sides of the bum. And also, it just didn't give me enough coverage that I wanted at the bum. So, what do I do? Well, I really analyzed the side, because I thought, if I take in that leg opening, maybe remove about 3 inches of elastic, that seems like a lot, but that's what's going to have to come out, I still feel that I'm not getting the coverage that I want. And then I realized, as I'm really looking at not just the leg, but the bum itself, it looks like I pooped my pants. There's just too much fabric there, and it's kind of like it's just collecting right at the center back of my bum. So how am I going to handle this? Well, I did a lot of pinching here, pinching there to kind of figure out what I wanted. There is a seam. This seam right here is actually more on the back. So here's the seam right here, And then the center of the crotch, very bottom center of the body, is right here. What I'm going to do is cut this bathing suit bottom right here, and then I'm going to move this forward to take out some of this fabric at the back, because I don't need it. I'm just shorter than the pattern on the back of the bum, which I kind of feels kind of weird, but maybe it's made for someone a lot curvier than I am. And then once I do that, it will then mold nicely to the bum, but also when I move this back crotch forward, it's going to move the wider area down, so I'll get better bum coverage. Again, don't overthink the process. A lot of it is just pinching here, pinching there, and this is draping. This is molding it to the body, which is what I need to do to get this bikini back to where it should be, so when I wear it, I will feel proud to wear it. This may not be my favorite top, but it's gonna be a lot better after I alter it than how I feel about it right now. Right now it's just like ho-hum, you know, nothing spectacular. Not the best colors on me, but overall I can get it to work. Not a total waste of time. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below, and I'll have the link to these patterns. And then once I get this finished, I'm going to talk about some other bikini patterns I'm going to make, because I have two other ones that I think are really going to be terrific. Why do I think they're terrific? Because they have the molded cups that are more like a bra, and both of them use underwires. And if you don't like underwires, you know, a lot of times you don't have to put the underwires in, but when you are in your 50s, you need that lift. So that's why I really like the patterns that I have coming up. Great experiment. But now I'm going to go to the styles that I really like, and the ones that I feel will really make me look as best as I can in a swimsuit. And before I forget, I also want to tell you about one more thing that came up, because some people might say, put bra cups in here and it will drastically improve the fit. So I ordered some of the Dritz foam cups. Now usually I make my own. All right, so I bought them, got them, tried this on, put them in. They are the oddest shaped cups. I put them in, and like I have empty areas inside the cups. It's just not shaped to my body. And then it also gave that Madonna projectile look. All right, great for the 80s, but not great now. So I could not use those. So then I decided to use some of my bra making foam, which can be used for swimwear. And I made cups, and I have darts in these. And now how did I make these? I simply took a piece of bra foam and laid it over the cup of a bra, and a bra that I like. And then I just I cut slits and made darts. And then I just pulled the dart legs together and did a zigzag stitch on them. So this one actually has padding too. I did some extra padding at the bottom of the cup to try to give it a little bit lift, but you know, not like a real bra. These gave a better look, definitely better than the Dritz foam cups, but just due to the nature of how these cups in the front was constructed and designed, it's still not giving me the look that I want. And there's only so much foam you could put in here before, you know, you're going to weigh yourself down if you get wet. All right, thanks for watching, and let's get stitching in your sewing room.